Hi, everyone. I just wanted to come on here today to update you all on the 3-day. Gosh, that course was on fire for years, and then suddenly nothing. From one day to the next, the pandemic came on the scene, and goodness gracious, talk about a showstopper. So, yeah, for obvious reasons, we had to shut it down for 2020, and of course, all things still point to the fact that we won't be having it in 2021 either. I say that in lieu of the now new variant of this whole COVID-19, this whole new turbocharged COVID B117 that's like 70% more contagious. The truth is, I've had more than my fair share of family members and friends get infected with COVID-19, and 3 of them actually passed away. I personally struggle with a chronic cough that leaves me very, very short of breath. And because I struggle to get air as it is, the doctors, of course, implore me not to place myself in high-risk environments. This whole pandemic is very confusing because some people only ever get like upper respiratory, signs and symptoms, and then other people die from it. It's literally like playing Russian roulette with your life. We're in some crazy times. So anyway, getting back to the 3-day. Well, I just want you all to know that I would not be able to handle at all that one of my students got sick or worse, passed away because they got infected at my 3-day course. I mean, that nothing is worth that. Okay, now for me, yes, they can always build me a plexiglass type of see-through box and put me in the box and I can be okay. But what about my students? Because, as we get so many attendees, the hotel ballrooms can't put everyone 6 feet apart. So that would mean my students would be completely vulnerable, in total risk. So no, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to allow that. So again, this video is going out to all of my beloved students who are sad about the loss of the 3-day. Gosh, just know that I am right there with you. Sad, broken, because it hurts not to be able to see you all and actually meet you all in person. But something that literally puts chills on my skin is that I still can't believe the world woke up one day and found itself in a shutdown quarantine state, but MCA did not have to close its doors. I say that because it just so happened that we had just taken on the massive undertaking of recording my entire course with a movie studio style of production. I like to emphasize movie studio because that's how come the students always say you're going to feel like she's right there. Everyone always says you feel like she's right there with you. And real quick, can I just say it is killer? Well, it is. Firstly, because, oh my goodness, it is not going to be this whole I'd rather eat dirt, big, daunting, black and white, overloaded PowerPoint in your face with a kill me now voiceover. Here, let me tell you how to go and teach your own self type of instruction. I'm serious. It boggles my brain how many programs literally just talk at you. Talking is not teaching. There's all this talking at you with no one actually showing you how to apply the knowledge. I'm serious. No practical application, zero critical thinking. This is a recipe for failure because if you don't get shown how to do that step by step, you can't pass the test, much less function as a real world coder in your careers. I just think, how can this even be possible? How are schools like this allowed? I mean, whatever happened to teaching the knowledge and then immediately, breaking down step by step exactly how to apply the knowledge? I just want you to know that we don't do that. We literally walk you through every single case, breaking each one down step by step 350 times, as a matter of fact. We're just not in the custom of leaving you to fend for yourself. And yet another common terrible trend that we've been hearing about and is that all these other schools use someone else's textbooks. Apparently, everyone just goes and contracts with these already existing book publishers. Now listen, the only reason a school does something like this is because they don't want to have to sit there and go through the absolute hell it is of writing a killer curriculum. They're not willing to do the work that it takes to write hundreds of real-world type of coding cases. So after talking at you for hours on end, and the time now comes to code actual cases, they simply tell you to read your book, or complete the cases that are found in the textbook that you ordered off some website, and the answers are in the back. What? We actually had someone call us the other day. This is why I'm so passionate about this right now. This young lady told us that she'd gone to so-and-so school, and the teacher on there literally told them to go out to a couple of websites because they tend to write some really good articles, and that sometimes they show some really great learning cases that they can learn from. And that if anyone actually finds some good cases, to come back and share them with everyone else in the chat. A chat. And from what I understand, a chat is where the students basically end up having to teach each other, go to each other for help, and everybody's confused. I mean, it just gets better and better. I mean, this young lady was in tears telling us that she couldn't believe that she had just paid well over, I think, $2,000 or $3,000 to get advice on how to find some good learning cases on the good old World Wide Web. That, mind you, is available to everyone for free. Oh my goodness. I have just totally seen and heard it all. I've seen what's out there. I've heard what's out there. It's no wonder people get so reluctant about online learning. I get it, because what's out there is downright horrific, shameful, pathetic. I'm sorry, but it is. I mean, you can tell the people who put it together had no energy, no passion, zero heart. I'm serious. The industry is flooded with this the laziest style of online platforms known to man. That's how come I say my course is killer. Okay, I say it because it's the truth. I'm also finding out that all the other schools literally ship you nothing. Goose egg. It's not until you get into the platform or in the portal that they now tell you to go order all your textbooks from Amazon. Apparently, we are the only school that I know of that actually ships you all your textbooks at no further cost. It's all included, as it should be. Evidently, everyone else tells you to go buy from Amazon. Or worse, much worse, is go download a PDF to your computer. Are you kidding me? A PDF? No, we ship you textbooks that you can flip through, thumb through, read, write in, highlight, something tangible that you can learn with and use while you're learning from the online videos. But yeah, so evidently everyone else tells you to go buy from someone else that already wrote a book out there that has answer keys at the back. We don't just ship you 1, but 10 of the most beautiful, high quality learning course materials, and we do it because your learning experience matters. Your convenience matters to us. And then there's this whole having no idea who on earth your teacher is even gonna be. What? Purchasing courses from other schools is like diving into a black hole when it comes to who your teacher is gonna be. Back when I was a student, I never looked at the tuition cost or even the length of the program. I needed to know who my teacher was gonna be. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Get in front of your teacher. If a school is hiding the teacher, run. That's why I put myself out there. I want my students to know exactly who they're gonna get. When I have something to say, I say it with conviction and with passion. And I say them like this because my beliefs come from a very serving heart, a heart of compassion. I have this immense amount of compassion for the learners because I've been out in the trenches. I know where they're heading. So I know exactly, how to equip my students and what to equip them with. Because that's the key, in this life, you're either an equipper or a counselor. Both are great, but if you're a teacher, you better be an equipper. Too many teachers, super smart, sure, but they end up being counselors who can talk, but have no real ability to actually break something down. And that's why I say, get in front of your teacher. Is she or he an equipper? If not, run. But yeah, we had launched the online course of the coding course when right before the pandemic hit. I just can't believe the goodness of God, how he protected the school and to what length he went to preserve my teachings. I don't know if you all know this, but we have had, nothing but record-breaking success with the online course. Who knew, right? I didn't think anything would ever hold a candle to their 3-day course, but it turns out, I guess there's just something really to be said about being able to pause me, rewind me. I don't know, but my students are loving the online course. But you know what? Forget the loving. More important than that, they are thriving in the industry because of it. Every day we hear the calls, the emails, I just got the job. It is an honor to be on this side of the industry where we get to hear that every day. So anyway, as you all can see, I think I apparently had more bottled up inside me than I knew. So just thank you all for listening, and know that if education is what you need, if you need to be a confident certified coder, just know that when MCA puts something together, we have to know that it tops all the rest. Okay? I don't do well with not winning. So if we're going to put something out on the market, it's going to have to be nothing short of killer. Okay, so before this video, you didn't know any better. But now that you've seen it, just spare yourself the heartache, the money, and choose MCA. And well, all this to say, the 3-day, for obvious reasons, is permanently canceled, at least until further notice, but it's not looking too positive out there. But that's no reason to couch your dreams. Jump on the online course because it's gonna be killer. All right, I'm sorry that I know it's kind of weird that I'm calling my own course killer, but you know what? Forgive me. Just find it in your heart to forgive me. I think that as the person who wrote every bit of the curriculum, I think I get to say that. So, because you guys just, nobody understands, nobody knows. Apparently nobody understands because no one does write the curriculum but us. But anyway, but nobody understands. Well, nobody gets it. Nobody knows just what it is to have to go and write everything your own self and do everything from scratch. Taking everything that you've learned as a coder in the industry for many years and seeing what's out there, seeing the hiccups that the students run into when they can't for the life of them pass the test, or they can't for the life of them get understand what they're doing at work. And I sat there and I took all of that in, and I said, I'm going to, with God's help, put this thing together, for people so that I can help them, truly help them. And Lord only knows, only God knows, and my husband, knows what it is, the sacrifice that entails to build something like this. So I said all that because I'm hoping that you can forgive me for calling my own course killer. All right, well, anyway, God bless you all. May you all be blessed with the course, and We are at your service. Just know that we're going to exceed every one of your expectations, not meet them, exceed them. Okay? With this course, with anything that we put out. All right. God bless you all.